Hello, my name is John Rose, and in this video, I'm going to take a closer look at everyone's favorite topic, mucoid plaque, the most dangerous substance in the world. And I'm going to come clean on this video. I have a confession. I've been lying, not once, but over and over and over. I keep telling you guys I've done this over 1,200 days. Keep telling you guys the 7th time I went the distance, 3 months, weighed 45 pounds, documented this horrible stuff coming out of me, lost 20 pounds on the scale. Got a confession. I've been lying. None of that ever happened. I've never even taken a solid food vacation. And all these testimonials you see, the comments on my YouTube channel, they're lying too. Except they don't know it. They've been hypnotized and they don't know it. You see, I've had access to some very advanced technology that I got one time when I was out astral traveling. I've learned how to hypnotize people. It doesn't work on everybody. But when it does, I can create a holographic image in their mind and get them to believe anything I want them to believe. I can get them to think they're on a solid food vacation and they're eating pizzas and everything else they want to eat. I can get them to create in their mind with these holographic images mucoid plaque. It exists. I've seen it. Don't believe any of the testimonies. Don't believe me. We're all lying. Now, again, I can't hypnotize everybody. And I learned this when I was astral traveling. It's one of the most interesting things I've learned. In fact, everything you see on my YouTube channel, I didn't make any of this up or create it. The ultimate schematic, the 3-step process. No, man, I got that when I was astral traveling. I got it from other planets, advanced technologies. And then when you hear these stories of mucoid plaque, were they lying too? Or is this technology widespread? It's widespread. It's on the TV. It's the same technology they use there. We're all hypnotized. Life is an illusion. Nothing's real. I'm confessing. The same technology I learned to hypnotize these fools making comments claiming they've been on a solid food vacation for 124 days and they've lost all this weight, their diseases went away. It's an illusion, man. It's all an illusion. As soon as you turn the TV on, the computer on, you're being hypnotized. Don't believe anything. We're all a bunch of liars. I'm sorry for doing that. Of all the humor, I can't stand that kind of humor. Sorry I put you through it. But anyway, what is the truth about mucoid plaque? You hear so many stupid stories. The one that really gets me the most is when people say it magically is created with the psyllium and the bentonite. And if you've seen any of my other videos before, you know that's not true. It's not my experience, nor the experience with the thousands of people I've hypnotized. I tricked them into taking a solid food vacation, and guess what? It was the most exciting experience of their lives. And it could be yours too. And then you can prove to yourself. All you have to do is what I did in the beginning. I didn't do any psyllium. I didn't do any bentonite clay. And that's when I saw all those gnarly things coming out of me. Now I'm not going to go to the trouble to edit this video, except for the beginning and end, since I don't have a remote anymore. But I did another video where I did show some pictures of the colon. I'll put a link down below. The most dangerous substance in the world. Same topic. Where I show pictures of a healthy colon and pictures of the average colon. They're all twisted and bent out of shape. And you see stupid people making comments saying, oh, nothing could get trapped in there. You know, when I went the distance, I couldn't believe the wide variety of things that came out of me. And you can kind of imagine why some of it looked the way it did. One time in particular, let me really gross you out. Mute it if you don't want to hear this one. But I had a big old blob of stuff that looked like meaty, saucy spaghetti sauce, a bunch of meat, and it looked horrible. And all I could imagine was that must have been one of my ballooned out sections where I had a whole bunch of stuff just off to the side. God, it was nasty. Oh, mucusy, and again, it looked like chunks of meat, like hamburger meat. It looked like a really thick, meaty, not thick sauce, but a thick, meaning a lot of meat. Meaty sauce, I guess is the word I should have been saying. It was horrible. And of course, the one thing that really got my attention was all the things that had the definitions and grooves in it that you could tell had been in there a long time. And of course, all those herniated blowouts I had. And I had about 100 of them. And I've had idiots say, oh, if you don't go to the doctor and get diagnosed, you can't say that. You don't know what I can say and what I can't. I understand this part of the body better than most people in the world. Hell of a lot better than GI specialists. I coach those guys. I know they don't know. Reminds me of one guy, a GI specialist. I talked to him on day 21. Told the story before. And I asked him, well, do you have any bowel movements yesterday? He goes, yeah, I had the biggest one I've ever had. Where is it coming from? It's all bacteria, man. It's all these little microscopic things. Don't listen to naysayers. They don't understand the power of a solid food vacation. And if you're already clean, what's the deal? No reason to poo-poo for that reason. Oh, I did it, and you have anything come out. Oh, what are you trying to do? Get some attention? Look at the testimonials. These people aren't making these things up. The transformation that occurs when you flush out these pipes and clean out the other bathroom. Remember, there's 2 bathrooms we got to clean. One is the slow, stagnant cesspool we created, which it should be a fast-moving sewage system. Everything going in, coming out, boom, boom. Nothing stinks. Had some guy say, oh, I can't believe his bowel movements don't stink. I get that. You're comparatively normal, aren't you? You stink. Yeah, I can't imagine it. It's so obvious once you take a solid food vacation. It's so obvious once you get that crap out of you and you start noticing that you don't smell. Your husband, your wife says, you know what, you taste different, you don't smell the same. You don't have that offensive body odor in the morning especially. Don't have that gunk in your eyes when you wake up. You got gunk in your eyes? If you stink, you got gunk in your eyes. And you have an all-gone feeling down here, you're under the spell. Your bowel movements don't stink. They don't stink. They smell good if I eat nothing but fruit. Throw some vegetables in it, it changes it up. Not quite the same. It's not offensive like the rest of the people who have this big old cesspool inside of them. And that's only one of the bathrooms we got to worry about. The other one's the great lymphatic system. Bunch of cells, 2 fluids, kitchen, the bathroom. Most of our problems occur when the 2 bathrooms get dirty. You've got to learn to clean your bathrooms. You've got stuff in there which some people call mucoid plaque. I don't like that word because there's such a wide variety of things. You don't want to just label it one thing. Wait till you do this. And you'll be amazed at the wide variety of things come out of you. And look at my other video, and look at those pictures of what people's x-ray colons look like. I'll put a link for the exact link also, so you can go right straight to the picture, where you'll get an idea of why you might need to do something extra if you don't start seeing some really nasty stuff come out of you. And you're really a big person. Now, if you're really thin, you've been a 1 meal a day eater all your life, you've always been on the thin side, never ate a whole lot when you ate, then you're not going to have the same type of accumulations and the damage done in your system as others. So that's why you can't just listen to one person that says, yeah, I did it, and blah, blah, blah. Or I did it, blah, 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 blah. You need more experience. Everyone's unique. I've done it on myself, again, over 1,200 days, but the thing is I documented all but the first 7 days of it. I had a chance to look at it, evaluate it, and I still do this usually once a year for 30 days. I don't get any of that other stuff come out of me. And I don't bother straining my juice. So I'll get a few ounces of fiber every day out of me. That's no big deal. That's not what we need to be concerned about. We want to be concerned with old stuff. So that's why we want to stop putting things in. When we stop putting food in our system, the body has a chance to get rid of some of that old stuff. Now, if you take a water fast or you do a solid food vacation on water, some people see huge eliminations and some don't. And then you'll get people say, well, I did a water fast. I didn't have any of that stuff come out of me. I do a juice fast. It comes out of me. Well, what does that mean? It means that when you do a water fast, some see it and some don't. If it doesn't happen to you, that doesn't mean you can conclude everyone doesn't see it. Read Herbert Shelton. He explains the type of stuff that comes out. Anybody who has a fasting clinic will explain the putrid filth on the walls of the body odor of them releasing gas that's on the walls. They can't even get it off. We're filthy creatures inside. Don't let anyone downplay the importance of taking a solid food vacation so you can clean that bathroom, which is going to help you clean the other bathroom, which is where most of the disease process occurs. I won't go into any detail, but every video I put out, I have links to Healing Secrets Revealed and Medicine is the Ultimate Tool of Control. Two things we got to be concerned about. A lot of people say, John, don't say anything about that. And I say, you don't know what I know. Please don't tell me or think you're helping me out any. We've got the knowledge we got to worry about, but there are problems of knowledge. There are obstacles. We've got money as the absolute tool of control. Health is the ultimate tool of control. And organized medicine. So health is how they control us and keep us sick, and then money is the tool that allows them to do all of that. So I say this over and over in my videos. We have to understand the role that money plays, how it's creating these corrupt politicians. Our laws are against us. And as Emerson once said, every actual state is corrupt. Good men must not obey laws, all laws too well. And this goes up to apply to everyone who works for an evil corporation. Good employees do not obey all company policies too well. Not if they're killing us. And a lot of industries are killing us, aren't they? They don't want us to know the truth about our bathroom. They don't want us to clean our bathroom. And they want to keep printing our money, so they make us slaves, and then we get playing this game where we can never win. Why would you play a game you can never win? Oh, John, don't talk about that. Oh, you got a great message, don't talk about that. Oh, God. There are two things we have to understand. And the biggest problem is most of us don't understand those two things. And they have to do with illusions. The biggest has to do with our health. The next one has to do with the control of money. We got to take back control of the money. And we'll probably never be able to do that unless enough of us can take back our health. And I can guarantee you, when we can do that, my friends, you're in for a treat.